What do you remember from last time?
Gabriel went missing.
Yes,
He's gone.
Gabriel did go missing.
Where do you think he went?
The well?
The well?
The well?
The well of ascension?
No.
That's
The whale?
a Mistborn reference. Don't.
I know.
Yeah. What else happened?
So we went out in the market and met Bork the Orc,
Bork the Orc.
who has an Italian accent. I never thought he would have an Italian accent.
Is that what you heard? That was not supposed to be an Italian
Really?
accent. It was supposed to be Swedish. I am Bork the Orc.
Oh. I don't know.
I really
maybe.
need to work on my accents. Apparently,
Maybe.
if you thought it was Italian. Oh. Before you go.
And we also met 2 merchants who were totally crushing on each other, but they were a rivalry-ing, I guess.
I have a question. Did you write down the items that you purchased from the merchants?
I don't think I did. So we got the compass.
So you have no idea what you purchased from the merchants.
So I totally wrote it down.
Okay, what was it?
The compass,
And what does the compass do?
it points to a person.
You're thinking of.
And then we also bought a ring.
What does the ring do?
It makes you quieter, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking
Yeah,
you. Do
yeah,
you remember?
it does.
Yes. Okay. So you bought a compass that points to whatever you're thinking about, a ring that makes you quiet while you're walking, and you bought 2 more things, correct? What were they?
Endless supply of water in a vial cup.
And then what was the other thing?
There were a couple of things that were offered to us. I'm trying to go through them and remember what we actually bought.
This is why it's important
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
to write things down. Because there's all of this stuff may come in handy later or may come into play later, but if you don't remember that you have it, then you won't have the ability to use it.
Yeah. Then we also bought a brass token stamped with waves, said to be used by someone who could control water.
Is there anything else that happened last episode that you remember? Anything
We got
you know?
trapped.
In an alleyway.
You got trapped in an alleyway
Well,
by
cornered.
what?
A
Clank
plonk.
made of rocks.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Right, let's do this.
It was scary.
Before we do this, however, Ethan, roll a d4.
4.
Evelyn, pick a card.
Your world. Which language or culture has always fascinated you? What more would you like to learn about it?
Now that you've been exposed to more, is there one in particular that you would like to learn more about?
The turtles.
The Galapa?
The galapa.
I think Maven would like to learn more about dwarves.
From a metagame perspective, I don't think that you've seen dwarves yet.
Yeah,
Didn't we see some crossing the bridge?
You
No.
saw halflings crossing the bridge.
She would know what dwarves are. She just wouldn't have seen them yet.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the craftsmanship or old buildings were made by dwarves. Like, they knew how to work a chisel and hammer. Like, what? Because they had their own whole culture and art based around their culture and their environment. And it's cool.
Yeah.
So she would have liked to learn a lot more about dwarves.
Fantastic. And as you walk further down the street, the noises get quieter. The sounds start to diminish, except for one sound, which is quiet at first, but as the other sounds around you start to go away, you can hear it. You can hear a crunch, like stone against stone, almost like footsteps behind you. You turn around and you can see stones stacked on top of the other, moving, stepping towards you, all of a sudden blocking the way between you and the courtyard beyond. And you can see that this is the clank, the same one that you saw in the courtyard when you first entered the day before. the one who told you of the seraph, the one whose name you don't know, but whose visage, whose face you recognize, as he all of a sudden says,
I know who you are.
The alley goes quiet. The sounds of the festival, the music, the children, the vendors, they suddenly feel very far away as this stone clank suddenly feels very imposing. I need both of you to make a knowledge roll for me real quick. You need to beat a 14.
An 11 with hope.
Double 11s.
Double
So-
11s.
11s? Could you help, Bo? Could you help?
Yeah.
I got an 11.
You gonna burn a hope to let her roll higher?
We can't spend hope on anything else, so...
Is a 5.
That is enough for the both of you. The both of you look at this clank, at its construction, the stones that are on it, the moss that is growing on it, the features of the cracks and the crevices in each one of these pieces of this clank's body. And you realize that you've seen these before. You saw these stones before, though you didn't know that they belonged to this clank. When you came out into the courtyard and you tripped over a set of stones, when you went down the alley and you saw a pile of stones sitting by the barrels and all of the decorations, the ones near the stalls, you realize that you have been seeing these stones around you, though to you, at that moment, they were just stones. But now these stones are standing, imposing, blocking your way in the alley as it looks over the both of you for a long moment. Then it says,
I know who you are.
Of what importance is our identities to you?
make me a presence. Yeah,
Dang
make
it!
me a present.
Why did I put a -1 on presents? This is the one I roll on the most.
So far,
So far. 12 with hope.
12 with hope, that succeeds.
I know your faces. You were in the courtyard when the guards came. You ran. You are still running. You are also not what your disguises suggest, but that is less interesting to me than what you actually are.
So he could just like snitch on us.
Is he suggesting that he's gonna do something or like...
Make me an instinct roll.
Okay, another one. Wow, that's a 22 with hope.
22 with hope, that is far more than enough. You look over this clank, and although clanks you have noticed are less expressive, you don't see any malice on this clank's face or in its eyes, even though it's less organic than the other people and the other creatures that not only have you known throughout your life, but also the ones that you've met since you've been here. You don't see any type of anger or malice in this clank's face.
Where's Gabriel?
Which one is Gabriel?
The stupid looking one.
The third human.
I do not know where the other one was. I was alerted to your presence last night when a blue light erupted from Aldrich's library. Since then, I have sat and waited out at the front of the library, waiting for something to happen when the both of you came into the courtyard.
Wait. When you were sitting at the front, did you see the third human come out?
No, I did not see the human come out.
Do you know why the blue light occurred?
Blue light is something that we do not see very often. It was on the columns of the bridge in preparation for your arrival. That is the only other time that I have seen the blue light.
Were you the one that was looking at me when I first entered into the courtyard this morning?
I have been watching carefully for whoever or whatever may come from the library.
Wait, where did Gabriel go? Were there 2 doors to the library?
You didn't investigate, so you don't know.
Yes, there is.
Dang it.
Because remember how Kiara came through the back?
Oh, ow. Well, Well, we're just following the compass, I guess.
No, wait. The compass led us here. Clank, what should I call you?
What do you want this Clink's name to be?
Moss.
Moss?
Moss?
Because he's made of stone? Moss. Moss is good. And also, one of the coolest games ever.
Moss.
Yeah, Moss. The VR
Moss.
game with the mouse
Yeah.
in the library.
Okay,
and
yeah.
That's, Moss is great.
I am called Moss.
Moss. We bought this compass and we thought Gabriel would be here, but it led us to you.
No, he followed us. We're,
Well, it
we're
led
still
us-
supposed to follow
wait,
the
wait.
compass.
It led us to this alley.
You are moving in the direction of the old district.
What is that?
The old district?
The old district, an older part of the city. Many ancient buildings and structures.
Is there something called the Maiden's Well in the old district?
There is.
So he was going there!
Moss, would you be willing to come with us to the old district?
Or escort us?
Or escort us? To the Maiden's Well?
Make
Which one of us?
Ethan, since he's the one, make me a presence roll. You need to beat a 14.
That's a 13 with hope.
Haha, I will help. I will help.
You're gonna burn a fear to help him?
Yes.
It's a D6.
Okay.
Yep.
That's 6.
That's a 6.
Ha-ha.
Okay, so more than enough. When you ask Moss if he will accompany you, you can see slightly that he relaxes a little bit. His posture shifts from blocking you from the alley to something that feels a little bit more open, less imposing.
It is not my function to interfere. It is only my function to observe. I will not reveal your position to anyone on this side of the island. I think that it is too important for all of you to remain free and unincarcerated by the guard.
What purpose does the guard have on this side of the island?
The guard is to keep the peace, but lately the guard has been on edge. With the completion of the bridge, there has been much talk and speculation that those from the other side of the island would come to hurt or hinder or destroy. There are many on this island who do not know of your ways, of your races, of your cultures, and that leads to fear and speculation. Without understanding who you are or why you're here, there is a good chance that those who may have other intentions would see to it that you are taken away from this experience.
Moss,
Yes.
what does the guard do once they capture
People like us?
people like us?
I have never been captured, and so I am unfamiliar with the goings-on of the guard once someone has been captured or incarcerated.
If you have no intent of hurting or turning us in, we should get going.
Moss isn't blocking your way further down the alley. He's only blocking your way back towards the courtyard. Regardless, he steps aside and he says,
I will not raise any alarm of your true identities. In return, I only ask that you tell me what it is that you find.
Will we find you back here?
You will find me from time to time.
Okay. Okay.
Just try not to trip over me.
Keep that. Keep it.
and without another word, he turns and walks out towards the courtyard around the corner and out of sight.
I guess we follow the compass now.
You look down at the compass and it points further down the alley, deeper into the city. You leave the courtyard behind. As you do, the sounds of the festivities start to fade. They become muffled into the different distance. And then as you keep walking further on down this alley, deeper into the city, following the compass as you go, you notice things here are different. The cobblestones beneath your feet are larger, darker. They're set by different hands from a different time, and you notice that there are fewer people around. Those you see move about with purpose. They're residents. They're not festival goers. One or two glance at you as you walk by, but this district seems to have a different rhythm than the courtyard. The people here seem to be less suspicious and more accustomed to not asking questions. The compass
That's good.
Yes, it is good. The compass in your hand is still pointing, and all of a sudden you can hear it before you see it. The sound of water. Who's holding the compass? Han?
Han.
Han, go ahead and make an instinct roll. You need to beat a 12.
16 with hope.
You turn a corner, and the street opens up into a small square. Not a courtyard like the one that you had just come from, but smaller than that, more private, like a space that the city grew around rather than a space that seemed to have been planned. At its center, you see a well. Old stone, worn smooth, and beside it you see a statue, a smaller one than the one in the courtyard, more weathered. Its features have been softened over time, but the shape is unmistakable. A woman wearing a long, flowing robe. The details of her face have all but disappeared, but her figure is striking. As you look at the well, you see another figure standing close by the statue. What do you want to do?
Investigate.
Is that Gabriel?
The both of you want to investigate, or
Sure.
just you, Han, want to investigate?
Both of us.
Let's go just Han, so there's someone behind to pull him out.
All right, go ahead and make an instinct roll. You need to beat a 12.
It's a 10 with hope.
Oh, wait.
You gonna burn a hope to help him out?
Yeah. That's a 5.
Oh, dang.
It's a 5. All right, so 15 with hope. That succeeds. You step into the square, and this figure doesn't seem to hear your footprint. It moves around, and as you look at it, you can see that whoever this is wearing a very strange outfit. The outfit seems to be a combination of different things, and you look as this figure moves from the statue to the well, back to the statue, back to the well, and in a moment as it turns, you catch a glimpse of this figure's face, and you see that it is Gabriel.
Ah! We found him.
You recognize him. You know him, although he is very poorly disguised. You don't know if he tried to make himself look like an insect or a fawn, but he has weird things on his head as well as on his clothes, and nothing seems to match. The pants don't match the shirt, which don't match the large patchwork robe that he is wearing. As you continue to watch him, you can see that as he walks up to the well, he says something that you can't quite tell what it is, and then he goes back to the statue, back to the well. What did the two of you want to do?
Gabriel? I just say that
Do you
out
want
loud.
to say that?
I just say that out loud.
Do you want to approach him, or do you just want to yell at him? How do you want to do this?
Approach him halfway and then yell at him.
At the sound of his name, he quickly turns around, and as he does, you can see part of whatever he is wearing on his head shift and cover his face. As he tries to correct it, he looks at the both of you and says,
How did you find me?
We know.
Things.
You know what? How did you find me? How did you know that I was going to be here?
We were already planning to come here. And lo and behold, some of the merchants here don't lie when they sell their items.
you say that, and he looks down at the compass that's in your hand, and I'm gonna burn a fear.
Nope. No.
And he's gonna rush forward and try to grab it out of your hands. What is your evasion score?
12.
12. I got a 3. He rushes forward with the intent of grabbing this compass out of your hand, but as he does, this robe, this terrible outfit that he's wearing, catches under his feet, and
no.
he stumbles forward. As he does, his headpiece falls off and onto the ground in front of you, and you look down and you can see that it is a rudimentary set of fairy antennae.
What are you saying? The statue.
That name that you said in the book last night. You have to say the maiden's name at her well. This is her well. I keep saying the name, but It's not working.
So there's a statue next to the fountain. Or the well, not
Puzzle.
the fountain, the well.
Is there a puzzle?
I guess I go up to the statue.
You want to go up to the statue?
Can I investigate it?
Yeah, you can do. Make
Aha.
me.
I also want to investigate.
Yeah, make me an instinct roll. You need to beat a 10. You both want to look at the statue?
That's a 7 with hope.
That's a
I
12.
totally failed.
That's a 12 with fear.
Oh, you got an 11. That's fine. It's fine. You're fine.
I get a fear since you get a fear.
That's a 3.
Maven, you walk up to the statue and you look it over. What are you looking for in particular?
Writing or engravings?
You look over this statue. You see a small plaque at the foot of this statue that simply says, The Maiden. Haun, you follow behind Maven, but as you do, since you roll with fear, you trip over Gabriel's robe and start to pull it off. And as it does, he grabs and tries to pull it away under your feet. I need you to make an agility saving throw.
I could have sworn it was a 5 and a 4, but now it's a 10 and a 4.
Okay, so 14, that's well enough. He pulls his robe out from under your feet, and as he does, you jump off and without skipping a beat, continue behind Maven towards the statue.
Maven's just gonna kneel down and start praying, I guess.
No. What was the plaque? What did the plaque say again?
The Maiden.
Just the maiden?
The Maiden. Yeah, Maven's gonna sit down and start praying to the Maiden. Just because she can.
Okay.
And it could work. It could do something. If not, then I guess that's extra blessings. I don't know. Something.
You pray to the Maiden. Nothing happens.
Okay.
If you're waiting for something to happen, nothing
okay.
happens.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing happens.
I guess I go to the well and say, Alden Mira.
You walk over to the well and you say the name Aldemira. And you wait for a moment. But then nothing happens. And you wait some more. But then nothing happens.
Okay. I guess I should walk up to the well and say Alden Mira as well.
Okay, you walk up to the well and you say Aldemira as well.
Nothing happens?
And nothing happens.
Okay. I had a
Give
thing
me
that I
all-
wanted to try.
Okay,
Give
what do you
me
want
all
to try?
the letters for
There was
Aldenmira.
a test I wanted to try. I wanted to write Alden Mira on a piece of paper
Okay.
and then say it.
So here is a question. Do you have a piece of
Yes,
paper with
we
you?
have the notebooks. Remember?
You didn't take the notebook from the tray.
Because she took the tray.
Yes.
No, I was going to try it on a different piece of paper, like a separate piece of paper, and see if that worked.
Okay.
Like that. And if it worked.
So do you have your bag with you? And
Yeah.
what are you using?
Just a piece of paper from the notebook Kiara gave us.
Okay. So explain to me what you're doing, what you want to do.
So I write Alden Mira on a blank page, then tear off the piece of paper and say it to the paper. I don't know if it's
throw it
gonna
in
work.
the well and then say it.
I don't know.
So you take out this piece of paper and you write down the name Aldemira and then tear it out of the book?
Yeah.
Yeah? You tear it out of the book and walk over to the well and you say the name Aldemira. The moment that you do, blue flames yet again jump off of this page. Not hot, not burning, not singeing,
work.
just blue, bright, and brilliant. For a moment, the flame burns and then goes out. And then there's silence. Nothing happens. You look at the well, not knowing what to expect, but expecting something to happen. Gabriel, behind you, steps forward and looks at the paper. And as he looks down, the name is no longer written on the torn piece of paper in your hand. There's a moment of silence, and then you hear it. Small at first, a sound deep from within inside the well. Not a bubbling exactly, but more like a shifting movement. Like something has been stirred that has been still for a long time, and then you start to see them. Bubbles coming up from the bottom of the well up towards the surface. And as they...
I'm scared now.
Small ones at first, little bubbles that when they reach the top of the surface pop, but then they get larger and larger, like boiling water in a pot. These bubbles grow to the surface of the water.
I did something and I think I regret it.
The water starts to foam and the water starts to spurt out as these large bubbles start to break the surface of the water. And then suddenly, violently, water is shot up into the sky. It rises to the tops of the building until it's a column of water, feet above you, rising and spraying you and the buildings and the rock and the stone around you as water starts to fall and cascade down in a curtain on the three of you, drenching you completely. The statue beside you, the cobblestones, the buildings, the wells, everything. And then the column falls. The water goes still. And then there's silence. Make me an instinct roll, both of you.
Okay. 15 with hope.
21 with hope.
Han, since you rolled higher, you see it first. You look towards the well and the surface of the water that now is completely still and unmoving. And in the middle of it, floating on the surface of the water, you see something.
Investigate.
You want to walk over to it?
Yes.
You walk over to the well and you look down and you see that on the surface of the water, floating, unmoving, is a small item. It's no larger than your palm. It's made from the same dark stone as the well itself, or something like it. Etched on one side is a symbol, and I need you to make a knowledge roll.
Critical success.
Critical success?
2.
Like 2 ones or 2
2
twos?
ones.
2 ones? Jeez. Okay. You look at the symbol on the side of the stone and you realize that you have seen it before. One of the waypoint markers on the map, the mural inside of Aldrich's library. On the other side of the stone, you see text of the old tongue, much like the sign in Aldrich's library. I'm going to burn a fear.
No.
And Gabriel is going to try to reach out and take the stone. Gabriel runs up to the well. He looks down at this stone, at this thing.
Maven just stands there horrified.
Gabriel comes over to the edge of the well. You can see that he's taken off his patchwork robe that he was wearing. He's still wearing this mismatched outfit of a top and a bottom, his terrible disguise. He looks down at the surface of the water and sees this stone impossibly floating on top of the water, and he reaches down and he grabs it. The moment that he does, a wave of something, not air, but something, all of a sudden explodes from the well and pushes all three of you back. I need both of you to make an agility saving throw.
+1 on that.
Wait, is that quick feet?
No. I'm going to make one for Gabriel. He got a 1.
What do we have to beat?
What's a 4?
You have to beat a 10.
14.
10 with hope.
10 with hope. All right, you both rolled good enough. Maven, the moment that this energy, that this wave of something hits you, you feel it. You feel something new, something different. It's like recalling a memory that you had forgotten long ago. You feel this change. It's not physical, but it's inside of you. Your heart starts to race, not knowing what this feeling is. Like something inside of you has woken up. You are a wizard. You have always been a wizard. You just couldn't reach it until now. Han, this feeling hits you a little bit differently. For you, it's like a pressure that's been building your entire life, something that you've felt for forever, not knowing what to call it, but there beneath the surface, and suddenly it has somewhere to go, like a river that's been dammed, and that dam starts to crack. all of this water and energy starting to make its way out, flowing over you, washing over the both of you. You are a sorcerer. The magic doesn't come from study, it doesn't come from books. It is something that is inside of you, has always been inside of you. That potential that now has a direction, has a focus, and has been unleashed. From a metagame perspective, you both now have the ability to use your class's magic systems. And in this moment, both of you have leveled up to level 2.
Yes! Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
So we're level 2.
You hear a scream. You look over to see Gabriel doubled over on the ground. And as he screams, you can see light emanating from his hands, emanating from him. He pulls his hands up in front of him and looks at them as they start to glow. And you can see him shake as if this energy is building inside of him. He looks up the both of you and he says, "What did you do to me?" He looks back down at his hands and he slams them into the ground. And as he does, a blast of energy shoots out from Gabriel in all directions. I need both of you to make a agility saving throw. You need to beat a 14.
Ha! I got a 16.
Got a 16?
I got a 13.
You got a 13?
Do you need me to help?
Okay. Do you have hope to burn?
Yeah. I have so much hope to burn.
Again, you're only supposed to have a max of 6.
I know.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Do you want
But
to
it's
burn?
still a lot, yeah.
Do you want to burn a hope to help him?
That's a 1.
I'm at 14.
Okay, that's both enough. This impact hits you, throwing both of you back towards the edges of the square. As it does, Maven, how do you save yourself from being hit by this force?
Stop, drop, and roll.
You want to just roll?
I'm not gonna roll.
So as you're being pushed back, you just roll. Let the momentum take you like you're going down a hill.
I guess that'd be safer, yeah. Yeah, that'd probably... Actually, yeah, that'd work.
Okay.
Stop, drop, and roll. Doesn't just work for fires, it works for giant energy light
All right.
blasts that come out of your friends.
Han, what do
Or
you want to do?
frenemies.
How do you want to save yourself from, getting hit by this impact?
Yeah, we're not really friends, so it's like frenemies, I guess. Allies, no.
You know how in like Borderlands, Tiny Tina's, we faced that one boss that like sent out shockwaves?
You mean the skeleton when you were
Yeah.
shrunk down and you fought the skeleton in the cabin? Yes, I know that one.
And we could like jump over the waves?
Yes.
I roll, he just jumps.
You jump over the seemingly invisible wave of energy as Maven, it hits you and you go with the momentum as it rolls you out towards the edge of the square. And I need to roll. As this wave of energy hits the both of you, as Han, you instinctively jump up over what you think is this wave of energy headed towards you, and Maven, as you allow this energy to push you further back into the square, you can feel it. You feel damage from this wave of energy, and it causes 4 damage.
Oh, dang!
Doing 4 magical damage.
Magic. Is there some different with the magical damage?
Some of the features in Daggerheart, there's physical damage or there's magical damage.
Well, that's still
there's-
1 HP.
Yes. So doing 4 damage to the
Minor
both
damage.
of you. Minor damage. So mark your damage. Are you gonna mark your damage?
I just did.
You look over at Gabriel and he has collapsed onto the ground.
Oh no.
So what do you want to do?
Run over to Gabriel and see if he's okay.
Try and see if I can use magic.
What magic do you want to do?
Well, I have elemental origin.
What is elemental origin?
Choose one of the following elements: air, earth, fire, lightning, or water.
Okay, now that you are a sorcerer, what element do you want to choose?
So you know how she's a wizard? Can she use water?
No. I can put people to sleep.
You can put people to
And
sleep.
and Evelyn got the water token.
I can also do it permanently.
So death?
Evelyn, it's either I be Cole, Kai, Jay, or Nia.
Yes.
I'm still gonna run over to Gabriel and see if he's not dead.
I choose. I really want to go with lightning.
You want to go with lightning?
I want to go with lightning.
You sure? I have the water thingies.
I know, but what is water gonna do? Like drown them?
Yeah.
You walk over towards Gabriel by the well. He's face down and unmoving on the stones.
Is he still breathing?
He is still breathing.
Okay, he's still breathing. Okay, he's fine. He's fine. Can I attempt to wake him up, or should I have Han carry him?
You shake Gabriel, and you can hear him moan, but otherwise he doesn't respond.
Could I use like 5? I want to try using like a little bit of lightning on him to like.
No! We're not shocking his heart, okay?
Could I try using magic?
Gabriel isn't waking up. You might need to carry him. Because we need to leave. Like, right now. I'm talking to you, doofus.
I want to try and use my powers to wake him up.
No!
You want to try to what powers do you want to
My
try?
lightning power, like a little zap.
What does it say?
You can shape this element into harmless effects. Additionally, spend a hope and describe how you're about to make them either gain a +2 bonus roll or a +3 bonus roll to the damage.
Okay, so it said harmless.
So
correct?
I guess you can zap him.
Sure, I'll try it.
You want to try to shape some lightning and zap him?
Yes.
All right. How do you want to do it? How do you want to manifest this magic?
I just want to like point my finger up and like, you know how some like zappers have like the little, just like a little thing?
Like bug zappers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
You walk over and you reach out, and just like a bug zapper, you can see this little flit of lightning extend out of your finger and to Gabriel. The second that it hits him, he all of a sudden violently turns over and wakes up.
Oh, he's awake. Okay. Gabriel, we need to leave now.
He sits there panting heavily, his eyes unfocused, not looking at you, just looking around him, and he brings his hands up. His hands are no longer glowing, they're normal. And he just sits there and looks at them, not responding to you.
When I think of like using lightning, I always think of I got the power. Jinx.
Dang it.
So what do you want to do?
Han, can you carry him?
No. He's awake.
I grab his arms and start pulling him up and dragging him
Okay.
I follow.
in the direction of the path we just took to get here into this tiny square.
You help Gabriel up, and as you do, he walks forward, following you, not consciously, but almost reflexively. Do either of you want to grab the stone before you leave the square?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what stone?
The one that was in the well, the one you just
Yes.
picked up.
Yes. I grab it.
You run over and you pick up the stone that was in the well. Are you helping Maven with Gabriel, or are you just following behind?
I'm just following behind.
Okay. You walk out of the square and down an alley. What direction are you heading?
Back to the library.
Back to the library?
Yeah.
You make your way down the alley, out of the old district, and further away from the Maiden's Well. Each step that you take down these alleyways, you can hear the sloshing of the water in your
I forgot we're
shoes
wet.
as all of you are soaking wet. As you get closer and closer to the courtyard, you hear the sound of festivities, this time much louder, the music much louder. As you make your way closer and closer to it, the light and the sights and the smells all of a sudden wash over you as you exit the alley and into the courtyard. And the moment you do, you hear someone scream,
Human.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Fumblelore. Fumblelore is me, Donovan, as the GM, Evelyn as Maven, and Ethan as Haun. This was such a fun episode to put together, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it. If you did, please give us a 5-star review on your podcast player of choice. And since we are new, we're trying to find an audience for our podcast. And so if you could share this with somebody you think might enjoy these cinematic, family-friendly, actual play episodes that we put together every week. In the next episode, we're actually going to be implementing one of our boon and bane decisions. So if you want to help dictate a boon or a bane that our characters are going to encounter to either help them or hinder them on their journey, you can head over to Fumblelore.com to find out how to become a supporter and make your voices heard as a lore keeper for the show. There's so much that we're putting together and developing and a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. And so if you want a glimpse into the world building that we're doing for this land of Ithrodel, please consider becoming a supporter. Again, we hope you enjoyed listening to this episode, and we hope to see you next time for some more Fumblelore.